The reason why you can use your dex with the dagger is because it's a finesse weapon. And that's what allows you to bridge that gap between using your dexterity versus your strength. Because when you're using the staff, you're just whacking. You're not like stabbing and aiming for violence.
So it being versatile doesn't help me.
No, versatile
that doesn't give me a leg to stand on by saying. I know.
One-handed or two-handed.
I just was hoping that word would maybe give me a leg to stand on for this argument.
I'm sorry. Wait, thwack or what word?
Use versatile.
Thwack with one hand or thwack with two?
Oh, versatile. Yeah.
But
yeah.
using. If it has to go off my strength, then it's not even worth rolling to use that, because that -2. That sucks.
We just got like Mos Eisley Canteen traveling here.
You get sneak attack damage because somebody's trying to.
You get one more d6, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you did 10?
1.
11.
Okay, so even more so, as you turn and cross the streams, as you guys like turn over and whip around and hit this thing, the shadows just dissipate and shatter. I'll let you decide which one of the two of you wants this token. It was a unanimous kill.
You did.
By the way, your mimic is in the basket over here. You left it.
Oh.
So next we go to.
Oh.
That shadow's turn. So now it's going to be going against you two. Even, odd.
Boo.
That was even. So
Of course it was.
That's 22 to hit.
Well, Jesus.
I either roll 3 or I roll 18. It is no in between.
Just roll low on the damage, please. I'm the healer. I'm so squishy.
Okay.
Do you still have a potion of healing at least?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I do.
What?
You take 10 points of necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Oh!
How much?
10.
And your strength score is reduced by 1.
Jesus.
Well, it's still 0.
That fortunately means nothing.
No,
It
the other means
nothing
everything.
To me. I was already. Jesus.
It's extra 0.
That is the end of the shadow's turn. It's now your turn.
I'm gonna chug a healing potion.
Take first shot. Take first shot.
Just like a clown flipping off the cap.
Oh,
Nice.
Spirit Fist, you're on deck after this.
Oh, you know exactly what's gonna happen. You can probably run the turn for me, but I'll say it anyway.
Riot, this is
You have enough. You can run in and hit something.
Oh. Oh yeah.
You don't have to dash.
Oh, I know that.
Well, you
Oh,
were Jenkins.
I've been knowing for this whole turn.
I can do math.
That shadow I don't know is there yet. I'm gonna punch it.
All day. And then I'm gonna be like,
You can punch stuff?
I'm just
the
gonna
session
chug
before
the
the last.
potion, look at the shadow, and go,
Yeah.
and use Sacred Flame again.
Sacred
I
Flame.
said no, the last
Roll
time
your
you
saving
punched was
throw.
walking.
It's
That was
DC
this session
14
before that one.
Wisdom
Yeah.
saving throw.
Okay.
And that was, yeah.
These rolls.
That's a 12. That's a failure.
Yes!
Yeah, it
You
was.
said Sacred Flame?
Yes.
After that.
D8. Get out of.
May the Raven Queen's holy light burn the flesh from your shadowy form. Yeah, sure. I'm going with it. Already said it.
That's
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
I was thinking about the zombie hanging on to me. I haven't even noticed the shadow yet.
Oh, that's a 7, baby.
7. Damn. Right.
And then that's all I can do.
So as you let loose with this radiant energy towards the shadowy figure behind you, you kind of feel this like boom. You kind of almost look at like explode, and it barely holds onto its form. You did a fuck ton of damage on that, and it seems to hit a lot harder than you thought it would.
Nice.
It hit me hard, so I hit hard.
It's looking rough. Next we come to Beard Fist.
Maybe
now.
I should be a Dark
Beard
Knight.
Fist.
Alright.
The Mounties music plays.
Victory.
Who are you trying to go for?
Cry.
Either that or Flight of the
Because I
Valkyries.
think you're 25 from this one.
Yeah, I can make it either way. 33rd.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sprint in the room, immediately notice Victor's being held onto a thing, and go 35 feet right here, and...
What do you say as you charge into this room, seeing all your friends and this one strange new child around here? What's your battle cry?
Beard Fist ahoy.
So all the rest of you just hear these like dense little foot feet as like boom, 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 and, all right, roll to hit.
That's a 10.
Total?
Yeah. I rolled a
Ooh.
5.
Aw.
It's okay. Bonus action.
You kind of slip a little bit on some ground. You're coming in.
21.
Yeah.
Alright,
God, you
so...
want to get a second hit on...
Yeah, bonus action I can use the...
Unarmed strike.
Yeah.
Dope.
So I got
Monks,
a
man.
7 for my... unarmed.
7 for damage.
Yeah.
It's looking rough. So as you punch it, you kind of see this like gelatinous form, kind of like, boom, and kind of just like ripple out, but no new spray.
Great. Good to know.
All right, next we come to the top of the initiative. Victor, you're up.
Tofu. Ray of Frost.
Right
Oh,
in
I have to.
space.
Okay, I do have to. Yeah. I do actually have to roll for this one. Oh wait, hold on. It says ranged spell attack, but for spells it's not really the same since it's
That was
kind of like
something-
straight out of my hand, right?
Yeah, I needed to double check that.
Yeah.
'Cause that was one of the things I didn't know.
That affects my move, depending. Because, like, based on how they read, I feel like it, at least for this type of attack, it shouldn't matter.
That's. I wasn't sure.
Like, it makes sense for a bow and arrow to have less accuracy, like 5 feet away, but for a spell that you're literally sticking your hand out and shooting off,
Okay.
what's it say?
So the official rules on it are ranged attacks at close range. Aiming at something that is right next to you is more difficult when it's meant to be shot at range. You have disadvantage on the attack.
Even spells? That's ridiculous.
It's that 2060 thing. Does it have that on it at all?
Normally, like if it's say if Cal's using her bow, then she has that ideal range. But for just ranged spell attacks, they want you to have some space. You can kind of do some wind up and twiddle your fingers, and then you can get the correct thing. So trying to like aim the shotgun like at point blank, kind of like this.
Yeah. Does it have a range on the spell?
Mm-mm.
It doesn't.
Well, I mean, it has a max
Max
range
range.
for me.
Yeah.
Up to 120 feet or up to 60 feet.
So I'd say with a ranged attack at point blank, it is a disadvantage. You can use other spells, but yeah. Or you can try and just like get this thing off. Yeah, what do you want to do?
No, at this point I want to kill it. So which disadvantage do I want to go with without using a spell slot?
You have an
is
advantage
basically
from
where I am.
helping, though, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Does
you
it-
gave
does
me
it
a
not
help.
Cancel?
Oh, well, if you gave me a help.
Give you a help.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, because you have to do an attack roll, then yes. That's why. That was the clarification. If you have to do an attack roll against something and it's ranged and you're at point blank, then it is at disadvantage. If it just says make a spell attack, or like say if it was something where they had to do a saving throw or something like that, then you can do that at point blank range.
Oh, well, hold on.
At least that's what I'm reading here.
Oh, right. That was... Never mind, both of these were still ranged spell attack. They weren't, So, that...
Yeah, anything
Okay,
that you've got to roll.
but he gave me a help action, so I'm going to go with that and
Yeah,
use
you would
that.
Okay.
And
So
attempt
it
to
all
smack it with my
cancels out?
staff at this point.
You would get an advantage for that.
I get advantage, but it's still -2, so... This is a gamble, but...
Go away.
Okay, that's a 0. 11.
Okay.
Does 11
Okay,
hit?
total.
Yeah. Doesn't hit. It's
Oh,
fine.
Does not hit. So you
Yeah.
kind of like try and shove the staff.
This
and
is
you're
what I
kinda,
get
like,
for not
fighting it off.
poisoning us all.
And it's not quite like you can't quite get the staff around where you need to kind of get the wind to get a good thing, and you're just kind of like. All right. Next we come to Cal. You're up. Emmy, you're on deck.
It was the other shadow, right?
I'm about to go change.
Yep.
The other shadow is 25
Okay.
feet, one way or another.
Yeah.
Which
So I
side
could-
would you like to be on?
Which one's behind it? It's like
I'm flanking.
Okay.
Whichever direction you want to be on.
Alright, I'll just go this direction. This
This
side.
side.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Trying
Alright.
to move too? Oh. I'm trying to hit the monster around with my
Oh no, sorry. You were by on deck. I meant you're after.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Right.
So do I do a stealth attack? Can I do a stealth attack for this one, or is it?
You would have to roll on
You
the
have
stealth.
to-
You'd have to use your bonus action to attempt to hide.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, okay, so you can do 20 to try to hide, right?
Yep.
Okay. That's a 12.
12. And you're going after the shadow.
Yeah.
Add your sneak attack, or not sneak attack, but your stealth.
Stealth.
Stealth, +4.
Okay, yeah, definitely. You
Okay.
kind of you dodging and dipping into these alcoves here. As far as you can tell, this creature doesn't see you.
Alright.
You have a proficiency bonus. That's the feature reference. You have a proficiency bonus in stealth, so you can add that +2 up there.
Fun fact.
So it's actually a +6 whenever you roll through.
Oh, okay. Okay, alright. So now I can go to attack, right?
Yeah, now you have advantage because they can't see you.
Okay. It's 11.
And roll again. Take the higher of the two.
18.
We'll take that one.
Definitely hits.
Okay. And then you want D6.
You get sneak attack on this, so 2d6s.
4. And...
How you want to do this?
Oh, you
got
the
it.
kill.
Okay. I'm just gonna go at it with my sword. Why not? Stab it in the back.
Okay, so you're kind of just like drifting through the shadows. You just take your sword and just and pass right through it and just kind of like sailing through it. All right, next. That brings us to Emmy. You're up. What you doing?
I'll try to see if I can hit this monster with the blunt end of my weapon.
Okay.
The ball.
Gonna give it the
Yeah.
poke.
Give it the good old poke. A good pick.
Too bad
That's why
Eastman's
you're
not in our
nice.
group. Now would be a good time to smack it with a hammer.
Yeah, that's a 20 to hit.
No. Yeah.
Fucking right.
That's like when he tells us it's a 31 to hit. Does that hit your AC? Like, now you're just flexing.
Just missed actually.
Yeah. That's an 11 for damage.
It's weird,
Yeah,
that
we would do
13
this.
hit earlier, but
Oh,
that
boy.
20, just, I don't know.
I just step back and I start swinging up my